A city alive with the spirit of excitement and a stadium brimming with anticipation. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait for it all to begin.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from League One. It's the Dragons, and they face Wycombe Wanderers.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the starting 11 for the Dragons.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're going to set up...
And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Well, that one has promise. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And playing it through. Can he finish? Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the chip requires such good technique. That's a brilliant bit of skill. What a goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Edinson Cavani takes it in field. What a commitment to defending. Who's going to get on the end of it? Clearing it away. And played the pass well. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Nicholas. Decent-looking pass. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it was a penalty for Shrewsbury Town, and he's only going to hit it straight into Rose Zeds. The score remains 1-0 with 25 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. How about the cross? Cuts in from the flank. He must finish! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Action underway once more, and the onus is on the Dragons to mount a response. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Good use of advantage there. Good move in the making from the Dragons. Oh, he's lost possession. Big chance to get them on terms. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And a throw-in it's going to be. Firing it towards goal. Oh, that is extraordinary! True athleticism to make contact in that fashion. And it's one of the finest goals you're ever likely Lovely to see. Simply stunning.
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Can he find the net? And up for grabs off the keeper. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. He continues his run. Is it going to be? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Nicholas. Jason McCarthy. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And so it is, the first half story. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, he successfully got past him, but a good piece of tidying up. An alert intervention. McCleary. Now, let's see what they can do here. Excellent vision. Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Well, Spurs have been trying for a while to get this deal over the line, and now it is over the line, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's another for Barnsley. No one was marking him. He had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. They're now behind by 1 with 56 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Can he give them the lead? Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And time for the change now. He's driven in the corner. Ball is loose. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Joe Jacobson. Well, they have the ball once more. Let's fly here. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And swept out of there. Body in the way. Can he find the net? Not out of the woods yet. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? And there it... And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Untidy on the ball. Getting forward. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Possession lost by the Dragons. Ala Eldin. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it broke down, alas. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Showing ambition. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Vincent Young. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. What late excitement! And the match is level.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the...